Shadakaka, y'all. Shadakaka. All right, today I'm going to talk to you guys about pickups. All right, it's not going to be long. Might be a little lengthy, but it won't be long. All right, so today I'm using my 2011 custom P-Bass. Well, you would call it P-Jazz because it has a jazz pickup in the bottom, and then P-Bass pickups in the front. I'm coming through my orange Crush 50. I love this amp. I just got it. I got it from Sam Ash, y'all. Got there from Sam Ash. Sam Ash. There you go, baby. Mike Rock, hook me up, brother. No, joking. Sam Ash, hook me up, bro. No. But anyway, no, I'm not joking though. So here we go, because I want you guys to see it. It's a great little amp. I always liked the way amp looked. I mean, the way orange looked, but I never had a chance to really get my hand on one. So now I got one, and my next move is the 100. I really like this 50. So this is a 50 custom, and everybody's like, I didn't know Orange made custom. They don't, but that means I touched it. Okay, anyway. Okay, so here we go. All right, so today we're gonna talk about pickups. All right, so let's talk about this type of bass. This type of bass, it has PJ setup in it. Okay, P means that's the front and that's the back, and the J is in the back. Now, the question to a lot of people asking me is, you know, when should I use the rear pickup? Now, this video is for beginners, y'all. Y'all know that, right? Okay. When should I use the rear pickup, and when should I use the front pickup? Now, I'm gonna go through a couple styles of music that I think, this is only my take. Okay, I say my take on what I think, you know, type of when you should use the front pickup, when you should use the rear pickup. All right, and this is gonna be short. And in case y'all didn't know, it's dead winter right here right now, but it's about 50 degrees today. And tomorrow it'll be 70, and we're in the month of December, 2017. So anyway, so let's go. Let's go about when should I use the front pickup? Well, in the early 50s, 60s, and 70s, sometimes close in the 80s, cats were still using P-basses. All right, so P-basses only have one set of pickups, guys. Look, those pickups right there. Can you see those? The front. What they did, they took a jazz pickup and they cut it in half, and then they moved it to two different positions, one on the bottom and one on the top. All right, and they only had one knob to direct for those one pickups. All right, now the Bassist has two knobs. This one has two knobs. The first knob is for that pickup. The second knob is for that pickup, and the third knob is for bass and treble, or bottom and high, or high and low. However you want to say it. All right, so anyway, let's do the front. When should I use the front pickup? All right, so if I'm doing like country and western, that pickup sounds amazing to me for that type of music. All right, and even for this type of music, for the quartet guys. That pickup sounds amazing to me for that type of drive. That pickup is thick. That pickup is thick sounding. That pickup is direct. That pickup has a lot of bottom going with it, and it's precise and it's direct. All right. When should I use the rear pickup? Well, in the jazz cats, most of the jazz cats like to hear the rear pickup because it's very staccato and it's right to the point, and it has, and most of the notes are very light sounding but very fast and very up in your face. Okay. Okay. If I did that same running in that P bass, it would have sounded okay. A little thick though. Okay. Now, I'm not saying it sounded bad. I'm just saying for the jazz cats, most of the time the rear pickup is a really nice choice. Very very ballsy sounding. Okay, and you can play right on top of that pickup, and it gets a little bit more ballsy. And I think that's what most of the jazz cats are looking for, that ballsy sound. Well, how about rock? You know, most people are like, well, what do you think about rock? Well, you know, if you got to pick, I think the first pickup, what we call the P bass pickup, sounds great with the rock. I think it sounds great. But you know, I'm not saying that the rear pickup is not going to do it. Rear pickup got a tendency to sound for rock a little thin. And they need that driving bottom, that driving, thick, driving, hardcore, head banging kind of stuff. That's what I'm talking about. So, but for now, let's think about the jazz. Let's think about the funk cats. This is kind of iffy for me. If you're a funk cat, you can use a P and be even more funkier with just a PJ or a double jazz. All right. So you know, we were doing some funk stuff, and you know, and we're using the both pickups. It would sound like this. All right. If I had it on the rear. Okay, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Even in the slapping thing, I mean, not slapping, thumping thing. You know, the double P or the double jazz pickups sounds really good with it. So, you know, there are many other styles that you can use just one pickup on, the front pickup on. Like I said, back up in the 70s and 80s, man, I mean, basically, they use that one pickup, that front pickup, the P bass, or as you can call it, for a million things. Jameson used the P bass, you know, and he killed with it. He killed with that P bass. Then nowadays you have Marcus Miller, and he has the double jazz bass pickups, and he used both his pickups for a lot of great tones. The double J pickup is a great bass pickup to have for searching for different tones. But now I'm not saying that the PJ is not going to do that either. So basically, you know, different style take different kind of setting. I think we need to get away from turning both pickups on and expect both of them to sound the same way all the time. We need to experiment with both of the pickups, whether it be double jazzes or double Ps. We need to start experiment with them and see where they can take us. Because tone-wise, they can take us in a million places that we've never been before, tone-wise, right? If we sit down with our amps and sit down with our basses and try to get it, all right? You can't get it on the gig, y'all. It's just not going to happen. You know, if you never try to experiment on tones on a gig, why even start? Do it at home. That way when you get on the gig, you already know what you want to do. You can pull it real quick, like, instead of sitting there experimenting and sounding crazy. Now, as far as I want to talk about pickups too, y'all. Let's talk about them as far as what kind of pickups to put in your bass and what kind of pickups, you know, you need to sit down and think about. There are many kinds of pickups out in the world today. Many kinds, a lot of kinds. You got Bart's, you got Aguilar, you have Lindy Fralin, you have Delano's, you have Joe Barton's, you have DiMaggio's, Seymour Duncan's. I mean, man, you got so many pickups out right now. It's just amazing, and all the builders are amazing, right? Here's my thing. Before you go out and buy a lot of pickups, you know, for your bass, you go out and buy a brand new bass, You like the way the bass sounds before you put the pickups in it, but once you put the pickups in it, you get rid of it. I don't understand.